Hi student, in the previous classes we have discussed about energy, kinetic energy and potential energy. So today I am going to discuss about power. So power is rate of doing work done. That means the rate at which we do work done, or rate of transfer of energy. So this is also a definition of power. Rate means at 1 second how much work can be done, or at 1 second how much energy can be transferred, that is called power. So if an agent can perform W work done in T second, then power is equals to work done or energy. Okay, work done or energy divided by time. So power is represented by P, work done W by time. This work done, or we can write here E, energy. Okay, so this is the definition of power. Its SI unit is watt. Next definition of unit of power. Okay, so power equals to work done by time. If work done equals to 1 watt and T is equals to 1 second, so work done is equals to 1 joule and T equals to 1 second, then power will be equals to 1 joule by 1 second, which is equals to 1 joule per second, that is called 1 watt. That means power of an agent is 1 watt if the agent can perform 1 joule of work done in 1 second. Okay, so power is said to be 1 watt if the agent can perform 1 joule of work done in 1 second. Okay, this is the definition of power, or 1 watt. So let's understand this with an example. Suppose there is 2 girls. Both are climbing a rope whose height is 8 meters. Okay, the mass of one girl is 40 kg and the other girl also has a mass of 40 kg. Now this girl, suppose this is girl A and girl B, then this girl take suppose 20 seconds to climb that rope, and girl B take 50 seconds to climb that rope. Now we need to calculate the power of each girl. So power is equals to work done by time or energy by time. So when the girl climb the rope and reach this position, we have to calculate the energy or work done at that point. So first, our formula for energy at this point will be, and this will be our potential energy. So energy of girl A will be equals to mgh. This is the formula for potential energy. Mass is 40, acceleration due to gravity suppose 10, and height is 8. So this is the energy of girl A. Similarly, for B, this is mass 40, G 10, 8, A. So both will have same energy, or both are doing same amount of work done, but time is different for the two girls. So then power of A will be energy of A by time. So 3200 divided by 20. So it will be 1601. Okay. Similarly, power of B will be equals to energy of B by time required by B, which is equals to 3200 divided by 50. So it will be how much? 64 watt. So this will be the energy of the girl B. Again, a person can perform different amount of work done in different time. Okay, suppose a person are doing work done for 10 minutes, 0 to 10 minutes. A person are doing work done. Suppose for 0 to 3 seconds, he is performing a work done of 20 joule. For 0 to 6 seconds, he is performing a work done of 30 joule, or 6 to 10 seconds, he is performing a work done of 50 joule. That means different time, different work done. So in this case, we need to perform, or we need to calculate the average power. Okay, for average power, we have to find the ratio of total work done by total time. Okay, so in this example, our total work done will be 20 plus 30 plus 50 divided by total time is 10. Or if we convert into second, it will be multiplied by 60. So this will be our average power, total work done by total time. Next, commercial unit of energy. So basically, our SI unit of energy is joule, which is represented by J. But joule is a very small unit to represent energy. That is why a commercial unit of energy is used, that is kilowatt hour. Okay, this is our commercial unit of energy, kilowatt hour, and this kilo means 1000. That means 1 kilowatt means 1000 watt. Kilo means 1000. Okay. Now 1 kilowatt hour will be how much joule, that we can calculate. That means relation between kilowatt hour and joule. So 1 kilowatt hour is equals to 1 into kilo means 1000. Okay, and this hour we have to convert it into second. So 1 hour equals to 60 into 60 second. So this is 1 kilowatt. 1 kilowatt means 1000 watt. Okay, 1 kilowatt, this portion means 1000 watt, and 1 hour means 60 into 60 second. And if we 1000 into 60 into 60 watt second. So if we multiply, it will be 6 into 36 into 10 to the power 5 watt second means joule. Okay, or if we take a decimal point here 3.6, then it will be 10 to the power 6 joule. That means if we bring the decimal point in the left hand side, this power will increase by 1. Okay, so this is the relation between kilowatt hour and joule. So let's take an example. Suppose an electric bulb, एक bulb है, electric bulb. Okay, now its power is 100 watt. So in the bulb which are used in our home, there are always a rating 100 watt, 60 watt, like this. So a 100 watt bulb is used for 5 hours a day. Okay, a 100 watt bulb is used for 5 hours in a single day. Then what will be the total power for a month? Total power for a month. Okay, or total energy for a month. Okay, we know power is equals to work done by time. So if we cross multiply, work done equals to power into time. Okay, power is 100 watt and time is 6 hours in a single day. Then for a month of 30 days, total time will be 5 into 30. Yes, if in one day bulb is used for 5 hours, then for 30 days 5 into 30 hours will be used. And if we multiply it, it will be 15 into 1000 watt hour. Okay, now we need to convert it into kilowatt hour. So it will be 15 kilowatt hour, because kilo means 1000.